Most project managers get stuck at level 2 and never know why. The difference between a 60K coordinator and a 300K executive comes down to one career move most people skip. Priya stared at her laptop screen at midnight. 3 years as a project manager. Same title. Same salary. Same confusion about what comes next. She watched junior colleagues get promoted past her. Nobody had shown her the actual career ladder. Sound familiar? The project management career path is wildly profitable. But only if you know the 5 levels. Today you get the exact roadmap. From entry-level coordinator to the C-suite. Level 1. The project coordinator. Every PM career starts at this level. Your title says coordinator or associate PM. Your daily reality? Tracking tasks and updating spreadsheets. Booking meeting rooms and chasing status updates. It feels like glorified admin work. But here is what is actually happening. You are learning how organizations really function. Not the org chart version. The real version. Who actually makes decisions behind closed doors? Who blocks progress and why? Where communication silently breaks down. Companies like Google and Deloitte hire hundreds of coordinators. Average salary sits around $55,000 to $65,000. Most people spend 1 to 3 years here. The biggest mistake at this level? Rushing through it. Every senior leader I have interviewed says the same. The fundamentals they built as coordinators still guide them. Master this stage. It compounds for decades. Level 2. The project manager. This is where 80% of PMs get permanently stuck. You now own full projects end to end. Timelines. Budgets. Risk registers. Stakeholder management. All of it. The median salary is $92,000 according to PMI. But here is the trap nobody warns you about. Execution alone will never get you promoted. The stuck PMs do excellent work. They deliver on time every single quarter. They hit budgets and wonder why they get passed over. The PMs who advance do one thing differently. They stop just delivering projects. They start influencing which projects get approved. That single shift changes everything. Get your PMP certification at this level. 73% of hiring managers prefer PMP holders. And it adds a 20% average salary bump. That is real money for one exam. Level 3. The senior project manager. Senior PMs do not just run projects. They run the ones nobody else wants. Projects with political minefields and impossible deadlines. $50 million budgets where failure makes headlines. Your technical skills matter less here. Your leadership skills matter far more. You mentor junior PMs now. You present directly to the C-suite. You make trade-off decisions affecting hundreds of people. Salaries range from $110,000 to $140,000. But here is the critical fork in the road. Do you go deeper or wider? Deeper means specializing in IT, construction, or healthcare. Wider means moving toward program management. Both paths pay well. Both paths are respected. But you must choose intentionally. Drifting is how careers die at this level. Level 4. Program and portfolio management. This is where the game completely changes. A program manager oversees multiple related projects simultaneously. A portfolio manager oversees every project in the organization. You are no longer in the weeds. You align projects with business strategy. Think of it this way. A project manager builds one bridge. A program manager decides which bridges get built. Microsoft, Salesforce, and JP Morgan run massive PMOs. Salaries here hit $150,000 to $180,000. The most important skill at this level? It is not technical expertise. It is strategic storytelling. You must translate technical complexity into business impact. Every presentation. Every executive meeting. Every single budget request. If you cannot connect your work to revenue, you will not survive here. This is where PMs become business leaders. Level 5. The executive tier. Director of PMO. VP of Operations. Chief Operating Officer. These titles sit at the very top. And they pay accordingly. The average PMO VP earns over $200,000. Some COOs clear $500,000 or more. But here is what nobody tells you. The jump to director is the hardest leap. It demands a completely different identity. You stop managing projects entirely. You manage the people who manage projects. You set organizational direction from the boardroom. You make million-dollar resource decisions weekly. An MBA or PGMP certification can accelerate this. But your professional network matters more than any credential. Relationships open doors that resumes cannot. Here is what I want you to do right now. Open LinkedIn on your phone. Find 5 people with the title you want in 3 years. Study their career paths carefully. What certifications did they earn? What industries did they work in? Now send one a connection request. Not a generic template. A real message with a genuine question. One conversation can redirect your entire career. Priya did exactly this 18 months ago. She is now a senior PM at a Fortune 500. Your career path is not a mystery anymore. It is a map. And you are holding it. Start walking today. Not next Monday. Today. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. If this gave you one idea you can use today, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.